Brian LaRue has been using a wheelchair since he was 4 years old.
I have an incomplete stretch between C2 and C3 of my vertebrae up in my neck, and it affects everything from my neck and below.
LaRue works and attends college full-time in Ottumwa. He relies on his custom minivan to get him from place to place. With a push of a button, the van door opens and a ramp comes out.
I have a pull on the bottom of my chair, and I drive up into the driver's seat and it locks my chair.
Main Street opened last week after several months of streetscape construction, so LaRue used the van to take his mom to dinner downtown. That's when he ran into some difficulty finding a handicap space.
Yeah, I wanted to park in the front as opposed to the back and then have me and my mom walk the entire way around to the front of the building.
He eventually found a place to park, but then struggled to get his ramp to work in that spot.
I love what they're doing downtown when it comes to making it more beautiful, right? We want the city of Ottumwa to leave a lasting impression in a positive manner, but if I can't use it, what's the point?
I brought LaRue's concerns to the city and one of its partnering organizations. City leaders argue downtown Ottumwa is more handicap accessible than it was before the project started. The city received part of its project funding from the state, which requires developers to comply with the Americans with Disabilities Act.
I don't know what we would have changed. I think that the way it was designed was, the landscape architects, had all of that in mind. So I know that I have confidence in what they designed.
There's handicap parking in the lots behind each business, and another wheelchair accessible stall was added to Market Street near the Canteen Alley. Each intersection features drop curb access and mid-walk crossings with shorter widths for pedestrians.
Which not only makes it more handicapped accessible, but also makes it more pedestrian friendly.
Work on East Main Street isn't finished yet. Signs still need to go up, lighting needs to be installed, and some parking spaces need to be painted.
There's some striping, there's some other things that still need to be done. So if you were attempting to park in an area that wasn't designated as an accessible stall, that may have caused some of the concern or issue.
Looking ahead, LaRue is asking the city to consider forming an inclusion council that could oversee future projects to ensure that everyone gets a chance to use the city's new features. In Ottumwa, Beth Walden, KTVO News.